Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Black Wealth Empowerment Live Google Hangout. I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. You just joined us for the very first time, or for what now is the 54th broadcast. The 54th broadcast. I want to welcome you to this live Google Hangout. Black Wealth Empowerment Live is the place you want to be on a Sunday. This is the place you want to be. So again, I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad, and I am not alone. I am not by myself. I have our primary host, my friend, my brother, our resident expert in all things entrepreneurial, all things informational, all things. I know he's gonna say I'm putting so much on it. All things when it comes to wealth creation. See, brothers and sisters, those of you that just joined us for the first time, this is a different kind of broadcast. This is a different kind of call, communication, and contact. Here we want to give you content, we want to give you information, and we want to bring you the best possible people to bring that to you. So you got to understand that if we're going to bring you those kind of people, then our hosts should definitely be that kind of person. You know, those who come before you. So I want to definitely welcome you to Black Wealth Empowerment Live, and I want to welcome you to home. But I can't do this alone. We can't do this on our own. See, building wealth, it takes a lot of people, time, information, resources, ideas, willingness. There's a whole host of things that go into wealth creation. So you know, if we're going to be talking about it, we can't do it alone. One of my mentors says, life is a team sport. You don't have to do it alone. So I'm with my brother, my friend, illustrious just guru in terms of real estate and entrepreneurial things, Brother Daryl Muhammad. Brother Daryl, are you with us right now?
All right, mic check, mic check. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Mic check. You loud and clear. Looking good over there, brother.
All right. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Peace to everyone. Peace to you all, and welcome to another exciting edition of Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Brothers and sisters, we're trying something new. We're trying to capture more and more of our people to make sure that they understand what it is that we're doing here and be a part of it. All right, we're on this drive right now. We're on this justice or else drive. We're on this economic justice or else drive. Brothers and sisters, we are driving to October 10th, 2015 to the mall on Washington, D.C. I'm going to leave from here, Houston, Texas. I'm coming to you live from Houston, Texas. We have all our flights, and God willing, we will be there, and God willing, you will join us too. Brothers and sisters, this is going to be a monumental event. I mean, some people have missed the Million Man March and the 10th anniversary. Brothers and sisters, you know, we're talking about wealth. We're talking about Black wealth empowerment. There's no way that any of us can build wealth if we consistently pass up huge opportunities. Little opportunities that get you little wealth. Big opportunities will get you big wealth. All right? Big opportunities will get you big wealth, brothers and sisters. So we're here to push hard. These next, I believe we probably have about 3 more broadcasts before we go to Washington, D.C. Before we go to Washington, D.C. So we're excited to be here with you this evening. We're excited that we're here. We're excited that you're here. And for you on the rebroadcast, don't get in the habit of being rebroadcast watchers. Right? Scientists say that we human beings are creatures of habit, right? So you don't want to get in the habit of being rebroadcast or replay watchers, because you know what? Then you'll be playing your life in replay, and there's no such thing. All right, which means you'll be a step behind in your own life. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we want to encourage you to come to these live events. It's something about live events. You know, there's a science behind live events, Coach.
That's right.
There's a science behind it. Coach, he's a peak performance coach. He teaches and trains before hundreds and thousands of people. Those people are not stupid that would spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to be somewhere live, right, and they can just get it on audio. They can get it on an MP3 download for a fraction of the cost. Those people aren't stupid because they spend thousands of dollars to be in a live event with the courage coach.
Right. Right.
Right? We have to understand what it is that they're doing and why they will spend So much money to go to a football game when we can sit in the comfort of our homes and watch it and get replays and different angles and get commentary and all this stuff. It must be something to it, ladies and gentlemen. It must be something to it. So it's about being live, and the only way you can be live is you have to be in the present time. All right. So we're augmenting this program today. We're only going to do an hour, so it's going to be compressed. All right. One of the things I learned from my mentor in network marketing, Holton Bugs, and they practice over at Organo Gold, is they collapse time frames. You collapse time frames. While the average person is trying to learn time management and trying to organize their schedules and trying to battle with the interference and the disturbances from the outside world on their schedule, I just can't seem to get much done. You have those peak performers like the courage coach and who he coaches. They learn how to collapse time. They're focusing on collapsing time. All right. And if you want to know more about that, get with the courage coach. Reach out to him. You see him on Facebook, reach out to him. I'm going to give a challenge here in the next few more minutes to our members, because we have to take it to the next level. You know how you get to the next level, brothers and sisters? You work with what you have. You work with who you have to get to the next level. You know, I heard one of my mentors again, coach, say, don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have to get what you don't have.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, wow. That's powerful. That's powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we're compressing this thing today.
That's right. That's right.
We're compressing this. You got an hour. We got an hour. You don't show up late to work, right? You don't show up late to other things in your life. When it comes to building wealth, you don't show up on time, because the saying goes, on time is late for leaders. On time is late for leaders.
Right.
Right? Leaders set the time. They call them what they call them, trendsetters. See, they set the time.
Right.
And brothers and sisters, if you believe that we're moving into a new world existence, a new dimension, a new reality, this world is changing, here's our opportunity to be trendsetters. Here's our opportunity to be the head and no longer the tail. So with that being said, let me swing it over to the courage coach, because I know he fired up, because I said some things and I saw back there and hallelujah and bearing witness, and I'm sure if he was at church, he'd be running up and down the aisle. So let's swing it back over to the courage coach and see what's going on in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Let him say a few words, because we compressing this time, brothers and sisters. You're going to look up, your opportunity's going to be gone. You're going to look up and BWE going to be gone as far as after 7 o'clock. You're going to say, what happened? Did they have the broadcast? I usually get on around 7:15 after I do everything else.
Right.
We would have been gone, brothers.
That's right. Moving
on.
on.
You know why? Because Coach and I have some things to do. As this environment we live in intensified, he and I need more time to do what we need to do, that we've been called to do, commissioned to do outside of Black Wealth Empowerment.
Right.
Hello, everybody. Back over to you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Let's compress this thing.
We compressing time today. See, what I like to do, brother Daryl, is I tell my students and my coaching clients, you got to learn how to compress it, how to collapse that time. It's time compression. It's time compression. Take the time you have and compress more into that shorter space that you call time, right? You're doing more with the available time. See, you don't get more time. We also know that you don't get more of it. But what you do within it, that's what can be the determining factor, whether you win or lose, sink or swim, succeed or fail, is what you do with the time you do have. We all get the same amount of time. What you do with it is going to really determine your success or failure in this world's life. And so, brother, I'll tell you, one of my coaching clients and my students last week, I told her, hey, there's a lot of stuff we can do online. You can, go ahead and sign up for my own online training. And that's only $199, only $199 for the online training. And she says, oh no, I can do that. I'll do that too. But I like the live. I like coming here live. I said, why is it? Why do you want the live? She says, so I can interact. There's things you're just going to catch that just you know, that you're just not going to catch. And then if you're at home, she said, you got a lot of distractions and you don't really have to do it when you're at home, and you can just kind of do some other things, maybe have a TV. So then I have to focus when I'm here. I can focus and I can ask and I can see your mannerisms. I said, that's powerful that you said that, because a lot of people don't even see, they don't see the value in a live training. You know, I've gone, I got a training coming up in December. I'm looking to see if I can get my schedule right so I can be there. I've gone to this training before, and it's a 2-day, multi-day program. And I said, you know what, I want to go again. Why? Because I want it live. I have the workbook, I have the materials, went through all the stuff. I've actually taken action and gotten the results and all those things. I said, well, I want to go back for a refresher, to see some things I probably didn't see before, because I've learned new things. I'm going to be looking at things a little differently, more strategically. You know, it's really about the live. So those of you who have joined us live, we want you to right now go into the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. And we want you to put your name, what city you coming out of, city, state. If you got a mosque, church, synagogue, home, where you like the fellowship at, put that in there. And also what business you have. What business do you have, or what skill, gift, talents, and abilities do you carry? You might not be an entrepreneur right now, so you think. You might not have your own business, so you think. You might think you work for somebody else, so you think. But whatever it is, we want to know what it is that you're good at, or what it is that you're doing right now that earns you a living. That's going to help us to, one, find out what our talent base is, but also we want to know who our members are. We want to be able to connect members together, so that way you all can try to start to maybe build some bigger, better, stronger things. We want to set up some conglomerates, Brother Daryl. We want to set up some conglomerates. And that's when Microsoft will partner with a Dell, and a Dell will partner with a so-and-so and a so. They'll all kind of get conglomerates, so that way they can build bigger, better, stronger services and goods to be able to service more people. And so that's what it's about. So right now, Brother Daryl, I'm on the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, and let's see here. We got Brother Darren and Sister Jennifer from Arizona, Muhammad Mas number 32. Said we have a combined total of over 17. They faithful. 17 years in customer service, and are currently working our way back to being self-sufficient. And so welcome, Brother Darren and Sister Jennifer. And so let me see what else. Right now, I guess we're waiting for some people to go ahead and chime in, because I just told them what to do. Some of our members know what to do, but we did get on them before, Brother Daryl, about trying to put it in preemptively. And so we want to make sure you go ahead and go into the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group and log in. Let us know you're on live. Let us know you're listening. Let us know what it is that's impacting you. You know, Brother Daryl, something that you said that brought to mind is this, you know, and I was just sharing this with one of my comrades in another project that I'm working on. I said, you know, now is not the time to play small. Now is not the time to play little, to be shrinking violets, to play the back. I just said, matter of fact, today, just a few minutes ago before we started the broadcast, Brother, I was just saying, I said, you know what? I want to be the one on stage with the microphone. There's nothing wrong with being the sound man, working the boards. Maybe you're the lighting. Maybe you're taking tickets out front. There's nothing wrong with that. You're usher. You might be on security. You might, you know, be you're the curtain person to pull the curtain and stuff. You may be a part of props, and maybe you work the green room. That's fine. That's not to diminish any of those responsibilities. They all are very important to the overall production of the performance. But there's this small group of people, Brother Daryl. There's a small group of people that say, that's not enough for me. I was just watching a show, and I don't watch TV, so I watch, like, I may watch a movie or a show, something that, you know, help me learn some things that I might not see otherwise. And one of the characters in one of the shows, he was given a story, and he said one of his teachers told him he built a box, a wooden box. And the teacher got the box and looked at it and said, is that the best you can do? He said, I could have taken that as a slight, like he was being mean. He just dogging my box out and telling me, you know, your box is horrible. He said, but I looked at it. He wasn't saying it to me like that. He was saying to me that he knew there was more inside me that I wasn't showing. He said, I did that box over the next few months. I did that box 3 or 4 more times. He said, by the time I got to that final box, the box was beautiful. It was sanded, so it was like a polish on it. He said, I did, you know, use some certain emollients on it. I mean, he said this box was amazing. He said, had he stopped at that first box, it would have just been, yeah, a box. But that simple question of, is this the best you can do? And I said to myself, I said, wow. Now, every project, Brother Daryl, everything that I do, I want to ask myself at the end of it all, say, is that the best you can do? Was that your best? And if you're honest, you got to say, nah, that wasn't my best. I think I could do more. And that should challenge us to do more. So everybody who's watching us right now live, those of you who got to get a chance to actually watch the rebroadcast, I think we should start selling the rebroadcast, Brother Daryl. I think that's what it is. Attach a monetary value to the rebroadcast. That'll get people to really watch it live. And we start charging put a monetary value on the rebroadcast. I think that's a strategy we might use. We might end up picking up a lot of additional income too from it for those who just really love the rebroadcast. But I want you all to do that. Put that in your mind to start to ask yourself every time you do something, say, is that the best I can do? You cook the meal, say, is that the best I can do? Is this my best work right here? And if it's not, it should challenge you to want to go higher. Brother Daryl, I'm going to swing it back over to you. I'm going to look in the private, exclusive Facebook group and see what we've got and who we got. Oh, hold on. Wait. My sister, I got to do this one. My sister Denise Renee Muhammad. She says, Assalamu alaikum. This is Denise Renee Muhammad from Houston, Texas, mosque number 45. She said, I'm a lifestyle consultant with sole purpose. We have natural and holistic self-care and wellness products. And she put her website there. So all of you right now, make sure you get in the Facebook group and go, oh, the products, Sister Denise. I owe Sister Denise a video. I'm gonna do a video message of the products that I got from Sister. Ooh, wee. I'm like afraid to even crack it open and use this stuff, Brother Daryl. So amazing. I'm like, I don't think I should even use this that good. I'm like, maybe I should just let it sit there and be wonderful. But I mean, you ain't gonna get the benefit of it. But I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. But that's a good reason to mess it up so I can get more. So, Brother Daryl, I'm gonna swing it back over to you. I'm gonna approve this post from Sister Denise. Back to you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Courage Coach. Absolutely. Sister Denise is really taking what we're sharing here at BWE. She's actually implementing it, brother. So she's on Periscope every day. She's doing videos. I mean, she's really taking this information and using it. And that's what this is all about, brother. So as we take this BWE live to the next level, as we said we're going to do and consistently do. All right? It's going to change. All right? It's going to change, brothers and sisters, because we have to identify those that want to take action. And you know how you do that? You do that by taking action. All right? Because the same spirit resonate with each other. Right? So as BWE become more action-oriented and give you more things to do and more opportunities to grow with products and services, right? As we did before, we kind of had that in the middle, right? Of launch phase 1. We're now in launch phase 2. All right. So we're going to go back to that. We're trying different things. Now we're going to crystallize and bring it more cohesiveness and bring it more together. And we're going to continue to try different things in phase 3 and phase 4. All right. Until we get it to the point where we want it to stay right there for an extended period of time. All right. So brothers and sisters, so make sure, Sister Jennifer, Brother Darren, get with Brother Courage Coach and take that action. Take action, because you know it too often, and we're going to talk about economic justice or else here in a few more minutes. And this is part of it. This whole broadcast, since a couple of broadcasts ago, has been economic justice or else, part of the economic or else piece. All right. So the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, anybody that has been wrongly treated, come. Anybody who has experienced injustice, come. So economics is a part of that. So come. Our Christian brothers and sisters, we need to hear from you. We need to hear from you. We need for you to come into this group and become an anchor of this group and go ahead and let your light shine so all men can see, so we can interview you. We can bring you on. We can make you a co-host. We can interview you. We can sponsor you. You can be one of our sponsoring companies and products. All right? Because this is not just for the Nation of Islam. It starts with the Nation of Islam, as our history has shown and proven. It starts with us. Then we take it to our community. All right? We take it to our community. So that's the same thing. We just do the same thing with a different platform, brothers and sisters. So we want to hear from our Christian brothers and sisters because we love you and we can't go anywhere without you. We got this far with you, and we're going to get to the promised land with you. We're not going to get to the promise. We can't get to it without you. All right. So make sure you reach out to me, Coach Coach Courage, Rodney Inside, the Courage Coach, and any one of the members, reach out to us. All right, as we reach out to you with these broadcasts and these invites. And come on and let your voice be heard. We need to hear from you. We need to hear from you. So we're excited about the new direction of Black Wealth Empowerment because it's about empowering, it's about taking action. And as we put the pieces in place for the action takers, we're going to draw action takers. Let me just share some with, because remember, we're compressing time on these broadcasts, brothers and sisters. We're compressing time because we know Sundays is traditional in America for family and worship, particularly Black folks. So we want to compress it so you can get in, get out, all right, and continue the day. All right. Let me make this quick announcement. Forgot to mention this. Sister Brandy won't be with us tonight. She's under the weather. She said she has a sinus infection and her face is swollen, and she didn't want to come before us looking like that, and we didn't want her to come before us other than what we know Sister Brandy has, and that's 100. Keeping it 100 and giving her 100%. All right. And Coach mentioned that earlier, right? You got to give it your all. All right. If you're going to step to the plate, step up and swing it as hard, swing that bat as hard as you can. Now, it might be 50% of your capacity, but if you're stepping up to the plate, swing it hard, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we're doing here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. For those that just tuning in or watching on the rebroadcast, welcome. My name is Daryl Muhammad, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, and we have the Courage Coach on the other end, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, working the boards over there. He's an old DJ. He's working the Facebook private elusive exclusive board. He's working the technical board on getting it set up. So he's with two turntables, the technical turntable and then the membership turntables there in the private elusive exclusive Facebook group. Brothers and sisters, we're happy to have you with us on broadcast 54, whichever way it is, 54, broadcast 54. Our target was 52, and we've blown past that, and we're here at 54. All right. Let me also thank our social media flash mob army members. The most active I saw was Sister Denise. All right. All right. So thank you, Sister Denise. Thank you, all the other members who this past week has really promoted Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Now, once again, what we're asking you to do is go to the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, right? Find 2 or 3 of your favorites or just come up with a system, all right? And share. Click the share button underneath one particular video you like or broadcast you like. Click the share button and share it, all right? Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. You have to do it individually, one at a time. But go ahead and do that at least 5 to 10 times in a week. 5 to 10 broadcasts. Share them on your Facebook and your Twitter. Not either or, and your Twitter. Okay? And then the other thing we ask you to do is tweet. Tweet while we're having the live broadcast. Go ahead and tweet while we're having the live broadcast. By now, you've heard several nuggets that the coach has shared, that we have shared with you. Go ahead and find one and tweet it real quick. Tweet it real quick. You say, well, Daryl, I can't do that because I'm broadcasting. I'm watching the broadcast. Okay, if that's the case, you're not on a tablet or where you can open up multiple tabs, then go ahead and fix that for next week. All right? But if you are where you can open up multiple tabs, you have your Twitter tab open, your Facebook tab open, and then your broadcast open. Right? And all you have to do is cut and paste. Type it one time, hashtag BWE Hangout, and print it and copy it and place it in the other social media platform. So you only type it in once. You only type it in once. All right. That's what we're asking of our social media flash mob army members. All right. It's going to take some work on all of our parts to get to the next level here in phase 2 of Black Wealth Empowerment Live. I did see some more members chiming in. So let's roll over there to the Courage Coach so he can announce them. And then he'll swing it back to me. We'll do some things. We'll welcome the new members. And then we'll bring your message for the night. All right. The theme is economic justice or else. Swinging it back over to you, Courage Coach. What we got?
Yes, sir. Let me see. I'm not on mute. Okay, make sure I wasn't on mute because you know how we get with the mute situation. All right, we got Sister Jeanette. Sister Jeanette says, Assalamu alaikum. Sister Jeanette Muhammad out of Muhammad Mosque number 26B. That's in Oakland, Oaktown. She's in California, y'all. For the rest of y'all don't know, that's the only Oakland in the country. I mean, there are other Oaklands, but that's the only Oakland in the country. Let's keep it real. But Oakland, California, her business is research, informational, and educational presentations. That's powerful, Sister Jeanette. And so we want to welcome Sister Jeanette for taking action in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Is it still private, elusive, and exclusive, Brother Daryl? We opened it up a little bit, so it's probably elusive and exclusive. Not
Oh,
so
it's
much
still
private anymore.
private. It's
It's
private.
still private.
We've
Oh,
expanded
that's
the
good.
private part, but it's still private.
Oh, we extended. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. And so yes, sir. So that's what's going on right there from Sister posting her where she is and what she's about. And I think Brother, there are late members. I think they think they had the system figured out, not knowing that the hour of power was coming upon them today. And so so I think they're gonna be getting online a little later and like, oh my goodness, I think we missed it you know. And so, yes, sir. So right now, that's what's happening, Brother Daryl, in relationship to the private elusive exclusive Facebook group. And we got a lot of members. Oh my goodness, I've seen that stuff coming in, rolling in for this whole week, Brother Daryl. I'm really excited about this. And Brother Daryl, it looks like 99%, 99.9% of them came of their own volition.
There we go.
Powerful, brother. Powerful, brother. Do you want me to go ahead and do this now? You have something you want to say before I go in and start approving his members?
Yeah. Let me just give some of our late comers some time to get on.
Oh,
We're about in half an hour. We're halfway through the hour of power. You know, brothers and sisters, we mentioned here a few seconds ago about compressing time, and the coach came behind and told you about his clients and what he shares with his private client group. You know, it's about compressing time because we all have 24 hours in the day. So how can some people do more with the same amount of hours? Because they've learned how to compress time. They learn how to take 2 hours and do the same in an hour. All right. So they compress time, right? Which helps them to prioritize their activities. It helps them to determine what activities are necessary and which ones aren't to compress this time to an hour. All right. Brothers and sisters, see, the wise of us learn informally. The wise of us learn informally, meaning outside of formal institutions like elementary school and junior high and high school and college. Those are institutions. That's formal learning. The wisest of them learn informal learning from other people, all right, by mentors and coaches like the Courage Coach. We're going to do, maybe next week we'll do a whole episode on the power of coaches and mentors. Because we as Black people, we really have to understand it. You know, if an athlete is trying to go to the next level, don't you know, brothers and sisters, the team will hire a coach and they will pay for the coach to come in and help a particular player, right? Maximize their potential because of that player and the position that player plays. Brother says you have to invest, and I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but we have to understand these things, and that's what this Black wealth empowerment is all about. Like we keep on saying, we're pulling back the curtain. We're teaching you what they promised not to ever teach Black people, and that's the science of business. The science of business. All of what we share with you is the science of business. Don't you know science primarily consists of formulas and theories? Then you prove the theories and formula to be applicable. That's the nature of scientific things. So it said the science of business, meaning we first have to understand and comprehend the theory of business, the formulas that are around business and those that run business, those minds that operate business. That's what I'm doing. That's what the coach is doing. The coach, you heard what he said? He said, see, you got to listen. See, the reason why the coach and I have to give you products and give you products to buy is because we know that you have to get up to this level that I'm talking about. This is how we've gotten up to this, through books and tapes and seminars. And then we get wiser and wiser and more alert and more alert, just like you learn in Dynetics, right? You deal with these engrams so it can awaken us. Our alertness can go up. That's why it asks you what, go back and see if you can pick up, some smells, some sights, some sounds. All that is reactivating our antennas, our attractiveness, or whatever it is called, the alertness, the consciousness. Is waking the consciousness, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is what you're learning here, because you can go to a whole lot of the programs and get the meat and potatoes. You can get that, but we got the essence of the potatoes here, right? We got the essence of what you need to take that book off your shelf that's 20 years old, that you never implemented anything in it, and take it and do something with it now. And we're going to give you some tips. I'm going to give you some tips here in a few more minutes. So just for those of us like me, right, who are a little anal, like tips, don't like the stories. Coach, don't like the stories. Just give me the bullet point. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take a story every now and then, but I understand. I don't like to sift through the story for the nuggets. I'm not a good gold miner like that. I like to have the book, then I'll go through it. So I understand. So we don't have it for both. The spiritual people that's more spiritually inclined, the left side of the brain or whatever it is, we bring you that. And those that are analytical, the right side, we're going to bring you that. That way we don't lose anybody.
Right.
But we're going to give you both. That's why the coach is there to give you that left brain. I'm here to give you the right brain.
Right.
But eventually what's in your left brain got to move over to your right brain. Right? So the scientists might come up with the formula. What do? They give that to those people that are responsible for making it happen. Right? To see if that formula really does work. And if it does work, then they shoot into the moon, because they've taken that formula and made a rocket out of it. Gave it the compulsion that it needs to get to the moon. Right? But not the man in the laboratory, not the scientist. Right? He just goes and plays with the formula and plays with the formula and the science, and go in the laboratory and try a little stuff, but it's going to take the manufacturer to actually put it inside the rocket ship and see how far in space it goes. It's not the scientist in the laboratory. All right, brothers and sisters. So that's what we're doing here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. If you're just joining us, this is your first broadcast. That's what this broadcast is all about. And if you know it or not, you need a broadcast like this. Matter of fact, you need this broadcast. You need to make this part of your informal training. Informal training. You need to share it with people. You need to come out. You need to come. This is your classroom. This is your classroom, right? If you want to watch the football game, watch the football game. This is not entertainment. This is personal financial development at its very best, right here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. But only you can make it better. Only you can make it what you want it to be. Only you can make it better, ladies and gentlemen. That's why the coach and I come and pour and pour and pour, because we're looking and searching for those who this message resonates with, so you can be attracted to this platform and you can come and you can help us reach more people. Reach more people. The internet's about reaching people. Social media is about reaching. These platforms is about reaching people. As many people as you desire, or as few people as you desire, right? It's up to us. So that's what we're doing here, Coach. That's where we're compressing this time, because then you and I and all of us can learn the science of compression of time. So let's go back to that. He's doing some clicking. I think my phone is going off. Some things I think are happening in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. So let's see who's there. Let's see what's going on.
Brother, I just wanted to post that something, because one of our members posted something, which we'll prove a little later. But I wanted to make sure everybody know we're on live right now. If you are posting in the group, then you definitely should be on live too. If you're posting in the group, you definitely should be on live at the same time and participating. One thing Black Wealth Empowerment is not, Brother Darrell, And I think you made this clear. It's not a place for people to just come and say, hey, I'm just going to market my things. I want to sell my things, but I don't want to contribute anything to the group, to the environment. That actually is a bad business model, and or a very disempowered business model. And you will actually lose in the end. You actually will lose in the end, because what you're doing, you're trying to reap where you have not sown. I'm gonna say it again. You are trying to reap where you have not sown, and that is actually a crime, to reap where you have not sown. So be careful, be mindful that that you want to give before you try to extract. You want to put something in before you take something out, and that's a good way. That's why they have the tray, Brother Daryl, at the register, to where if you they get to take a penny, take a penny tray. That assumes that you're there paying for a product. Not that you came and say, oh, I hope they got $5.75 a penny so I can pay for what I'm trying to buy. No, 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 no. If you need a penny or two, go ahead, take from there, because you are already saying, hey, I'm here, I'm buying something, but I need a couple pennies. Then, all right. But it's not a place for you to come and take all the pennies so you can go and buy something. That's called thieving. And so, Brother, so I want to just kind of put that in the atmosphere and let our members know that we want to make sure that we sow and then reap, not the other way around. So, Brother, we got a lot of member requests. I want to say that we got a lot of member requests. I know we got a few more minutes for this hour of power, but right now we got 18 members right now, 18 members. Strolling through right now, they're looking really nice. Look like a nice group of members. I'm seeing some very powerful people coming in. And I think this new batch right here is going to bump some of the old batch, of members out. They don't think the old members, maybe they got tired of wealth and wealth creation and strategies that help improve where they are. So right now, Brother, I'm going to go ahead and approve all. But here's what I need everybody who's watching right now live to do, and then those of you who ultimately end up watching the rebroadcast, I need you to do this. Just do this for me. Do this for me. I want you to go in and make sure you welcome each and every member that you see that have been approved. Welcome them to Black Wealth Empowerment. Encourage them to get involved and participate. Give them a nugget or two that you've gleaned so far from being a member, or maybe even just tell them, hey, here's what I've learned so far of being a member. We welcome you. We want you to do that. Make people feel at home, brothers and sisters. That way we can find those jewels within that. Those people want to step up and stand out and show up and show out. We want to be able to find them, identify them, and then present them in front of you as well. So, brother, I'm going to improve all 18 of these wonderfully, man, it looks like a good, talented bunch here, brother. I'm going to go ahead and hit approve all. And let me see here, 18 people. Oh, I love it, boy. What are we at, like 100 million people now, Brother Daryl? Good.
Yes, sir. Close.
Yes, sir. Put that in the atmosphere, brother. So, Brother Daryl, they all been approved. And so we want to definitely welcome all of our new members to Black Wealth Empowerment in the Private Exclusive Facebook group. So, brother, I'm gonna swing it back over to you. We can keep it going on this hour of power. Ooh, I'm liking this platform because it keeps the energy high, Brother Daryl. Keeps the energy real high.
Yes, sir. I'm just typing here, brothers and sisters. We got some exciting things coming up. I'm confirming right now as we speak. A powerful sister is a member of our group. Let me just go to her page right now. She's confirming right now as we speak, sending me her information. Go and check out our sister, our member, Ashley Harris. Ashley D. Harris. She is powerful. She's a financial expert. She has a company by the name of let's go here. Behind the Numbers Financial Consulting Group, right here in Houston, Texas. This sister is going to come to us here within the next week or two with a very, very powerful message for our members. Brothers and sisters, I mean, if you're business people, even if you're not a business person, you are really a business person. Your own business. What the old folks you say, mind your business, right? Mind your own business. And what's your own business? Your own business is you. I forgot what's his name, Burke Bridges, I think is what's his name, coach, one of the gurus and past founders of network marketing, one of the network marketing giants, I should say, had a book called You Inc. You Inc. Okay, and you're your own corporation, you your own business. So sister's gonna come to us and share with her group. She's a member of the group, so she's not coming in. Remember, One of our rules is we don't bring outsiders in. You have to be a member, right? You have to be a member, right? We kind of do like pastor does, right? When someone comes to some pastors in cities throughout America, they come in looking for financial aid, right? And so the pastor asks them, "Are you a member of the church?" You know, and that's a fair question. Like Brother Rodney said, it's spiritually or universally illegal to reap from where you have not sown. And we have to ask the question, are you a member? Pastor has to want to know, do you attend our church? They have to know, do you give in tithes and offering? Are you involved actively in our church? Those are serious considerations. Those are serious considerations, brothers and sisters. So we bring in Ashley, Sister Ashley, our very own, Behind the Financial Numbers. What is it called? Behind the Numbers Financial Group. And we're going to have to really deal with this coaching business and being a student, Brother Rodney, because I'm learning, you know, and we're here to help you shorten your learning curve. If I know something and it took me 10 books to read it, brothers and sisters, you shouldn't have to read 10 books. I should just tell you and share with you. And that's why relationships are so very important, the right relationships and connecting with people. I've been connecting with so many people on Facebook here recently and trying to go offline with them on a telephone call and personally communicating through them on inbox. See, that's what it takes, Sister Denise. That's what it takes, Sister Jeanette, Sister Brother Darren, Sister Jennifer, and all those of you. If you have a business, you got to connect. I mean, use every chance you get. When people like my post, I'll go to their Facebook page, inbox them, and tell them, thank you for liking my post. Why? I'm just looking for them to respond, right? They gave, so I'm returning the gift. They give, so we're going back and forth. Go back and forth. They took enough time to press like. I took enough time to say, thank you. I'm glad you liked my post. And then you can take that opportunity to, I noticed that you're in business. I'm in business. I noticed that you went to Texas Southern University. Me too. What year did you come out? Like brother says, social. I mean, if you're going to just post your stuff all around social media, brothers and sisters, you might as well just do direct mail. You might as well, you know, buy the cheapest advertisement, because that's what you're doing. You're advertising. You're not building a relationship. You just advertise. You shotgun. Pop, 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 pop. You know, you're just shotgunning. You know, like my dad, he used to go hunting, Brother Assad, and I went with him. He had that kind of shotgun where it had a bear. The bullet had BBs in it, right?
Yes,
It had BBs
buckshot.
in the big
Buckshot.
bullet.
Yes, sir.
Buckshot. I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
you call it. I didn't
buckshots.
know what
That's
it
right.
was
Yeah,
and
the
what it looked like.
buckshots.
And I asked him, I said, well, you know what is that? That's the bullet, son. You put it, but what it does when it shoots, it opens up and all the BBs scatter, right? And it hits as many birds and kills as many birds as it can. So it's not one bullet for one bird, right? It's that one bullet with BBs in it. It's the shotgun approach. And that is a marketing term. The shotgun approach. I mean, you can use social media for that, but that's not the best way to connect with people. You do that to initiate a response. And then once they respond, you connect individually. Right? So yeah, you do that, of course. You can't just go to 300 million people Facebook got one at a time, but you put it out there and let those that like it, those that comment, then you hit them privately, individually, show them individual attention. See, now you become real. You're not a guru. I'm not a guru. How you don't have time to build your business? What are you doing? Oh, your business is not a business, it's a hobby. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. My bad. My bad. I'm talking to entrepreneurs that are treating their business as a business and not a hobby. All right. I'm just telling you, we're talking about economic justice, or else, brothers and sisters, economic justice. That's why we have to take it to the next level. That's why you have to take it to the next level. That's why you have to take action, massive action, massive action. Look at the action that Brother Farrakhan is taking. Massive action. He said for 6 months, he drove his body so hard he caught pneumonia. And that's not the first time I heard him getting sick on this trip. When the last time you and I worked that hard towards our dreams, to whereas our body broke down and we got sick? Our brother Jamal Barrett, what's his name? Jamal, what's his name? He's running for Congress. Bryant, running for Congress, right? He's driving. There's many out there, but it's not limited to just the Minister Farrakhan. That's why we're trying to tell you. You can do it. I can do it. But we got to want to do it. And we got to put forth the effort. Are we talking about economic justice or else? And that's what it's about, brothers and sisters. You know, Minister said you got to know what justice looks like. You got to know what justice looks like. How can you want a Rolls Royce? You don't know what a Rolls Royce looks like, right? And then you get a Rolls Royce not knowing what it looks like. You trade it off because nobody told you that that's a Rolls Royce. You just said, well, I'm just going to keep on grinding. I'm just going to keep on going until I get a Rolls Royce. And then you sell it off. You get rid of it.
But you
just to find out a year later, that was a Rolls Royce. That was a Rolls Royce. So you have to know what it looks like. What does Black wealth empowerment look like to you? And then that way, when you come to these broadcasts, brothers and sisters, you're looking for certain things. And then when you see it, you can grab that. Then it's like going to the grocery store. You don't buy everything in a produce section. You get some bell peppers, you get some onion, you get some garlic. Why? Because you know you're gonna need these things to cook. Even if you don't know what you're gonna cook, you know these are the basic staples I need to cook. That's what we're doing here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live, brothers and sisters. We're giving you, we're feeding your left and your right brain. We're giving you some nuggets, and we're going to do that here in a minute. Let's swing over to Courage Coach because we're winding down. Brothers and sisters, you're watching. Above you, it's time to pay it forward. Above you is the share button. Go ahead and share that right now with Facebook. And you know what? You can see it. I can see it if you share it or not. Just looking at the broadcast, I can see how many likes, how many shares. You don't have to wait. Entrepreneurs don't wait for instructions. You don't have to wait to share. You don't have to wait to pay it forward. You don't have to wait for us to tell you what to do. Now, once again, Coach, that's why we got to teach about being a student, having a mentor. In an instructional environment, yes. But something like this, it doesn't hurt you if you go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that Facebook share. Put a hashtag BWE. We are live. Hour of Power. All right? Do that right now on Facebook. Put the same message in Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. Do that right now because we're winding down. We got 10 minutes and counting. 10 minutes and counting. We got a powerful message. The whole thing been powerful. See, when you only got an hour, it's all power. That's why it's called the Power Hour because it's all power. It's all power. All right? Got the members. You know to welcome the members. So the branding will remind you to welcome the members throughout the week. Welcome the members. Welcome the members. Welcome the members. Welcome the members. Welcome the members, brothers and sisters. Welcome. Get involved. Because like Coach said, we're gonna start. I'm gonna have Sister Brandy or maybe one of us reach out to those that want to use BWE as a bulletin board. We're gonna start reaching out to them and say, hey, brothers and sisters, it's not a bulletin board. We need to see you tweeting. We need to see you inside actively. Right in the group, providing value. We need to see you on the live broadcast. This is not what that's about. There's so many of them out there that are on bulletin board. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of groups on Facebook. Use them as bulletin boards. See, I post in different ones, but I also give value, right? And we'll talk about that again because we did it about a year ago. How to market on Facebook and all the social media platforms. How to do it the right way. Okay? If you just want to post, there is a way of just posting. If you don't want to interact with, not don't want to, but you don't interact with people, there is a way where you can just post, provide value, quotes, right? Motivational quotes, stuff like that. See that you're not selling anything. You're not saying come to my webinar, blah, 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 blah. You're just giving value. You're paying it forward. Not looking for anything in return. Not looking for it. If it comes good, but you're not looking for it. You just share. You just share. All right? So let's swing around.
Brother Darrell.
Private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Go ahead, Coach. We're winding down.
Ooh, it's on fire. It's on fire over here. It's on fire over here. Hold on. Let me. Oh, wait, goodness, this is powerful right now. Sister. Okay, now I don't know how to say this. Thea. I'm gonna go with Thea. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling confident about this. Thea Muhammad said, "Thank you for welcoming me to the group. I'm from Mosque number 15 by way of number 28." He said, "I look forward to connecting with other nationally and internationally enterprising believer." That's powerful. Welcome, Sister Thea Muhammad, to the Private Elusive Exclusive Facebook group and Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Brother Daryl, you said something, and I'm telling you, we have to do 2 hours, man. This hour of power need to be 2 hours of power now. Brother Daryl, you said something so powerful. But here's the thing: you said a lot of great things, and one thing, brother, sister, I just had a coaching call just a little while ago about this, and I said, we have to have a high level of integrity. Your integrity has to be high, right? Your integrity has to be high, and do it with integrity. See, if I'm just coming in and I want to sell you my stuff, but I'm not looking to add anything to your life, I just want you to buy my thing, that's not doing business with integrity. You're going to go out of business very soon. You're not really doing business, but you're going to be out of business very soon. And so the mindset that you carry, if it's not about serving other people, helping people get what it is they're asking for, then you're just trying to, again, like, use that shotgun approach, then hopefully somebody will see your stuff and then get out with you or join your team, but you're not trying to market to them directly. You're not trying to just hopefully get me to get on your team, so you don't have to engage me personally. Brother Daryl, that's not the way. We don't support that on Black Wealth Empowerment. We want to teach you the right strategies to where you can interact with people at a high level with complete and absolute integrity, brothers and sisters. That's what it's about. If you're doing business like that, you'll succeed. If you're doing business some other way, you're slick, you're slimy, and people don't want to do business with you. They call them snake oil salesmen. Nobody wants that. So, Brother Daryl, financial justice or else, economic justice or else, it's about being just in how we do business.
Fair deal.
Measuring out properly. See, it talks about that in the Quran, it goes into this, that weights and measures, it's important. You got to give people what they do, what they deserve. And that covers a myriad of levels. When we're talking about economics, if somebody comes in to purchase a sandwich and you say the sandwich has all these things, it's like, a lot of fast food places, what you see on TV may not be what you end up getting. Most likely it's not what you get when you go to their terrible places. It looked beautiful on TV, but that was marketing. They just trying to sell you something that's when you go into the store. That's not good business, brothers and sisters. And you should turn it around and say, no, this is not what I want. I want what was on the commercial. That's what y'all said. That's what I saw. That's what I want. I want my lettuce crisp. I want my tomatoes looking nice and fluffy and red and delicious. I want the cheese melting. See, that's what you sold me on TV. But when you go into the store, that's not what you get. That's not a good business practice. And we don't want to be that way. So, Brother Daryl, financial justice, economic justice is about doing business with integrity. He said a system of fair dealing. That's what it's about. So, Brother Daryl, I'm swinging back over to you. We coming home, brother. Woo, 5 more minutes, brother.
That's right. And that's good, brother. Since the whole program has been given you, and see, repetition is the mother of learning. If you want to learn, there's no way I can and only do it one time. No matter what I say, my action tells me I don't want to learn it. All right. Here's what I want to share with you tonight, brothers. So as far as economic justice or else, right? The first part is economic justice. Then the second part, if the first part is not addressed properly, right, then it's the or else. Now, the economic justice part, brothers and sisters, is us. What are you doing? What am I doing to give my own self justice? Right? It's not fair to ask anybody to treat you better than you treating yourself. That's why the minister said, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, the 10,000 fearless men are to go into the community and stop us from killing each other. Because he has said it on this tour. We cannot ask them to stop killing us if we're going to continue to kill each other. So what are we doing that's causing injustice, economic injustice to ourselves? Here's the things that you need to do, brothers and sisters. Step number one is don't be cynical. Look up the word. Don't be cynical, meaning that you just negative for negative sake. I don't believe, like you said, brother Rodney inside with it. Why they own that? They own that for something. I mean, they selling something. They must be their ego. They must be ego driven. Something must be. We just negative towards people. We're just negative towards their intention. You're just cynical, just negative. Right? You hang around long enough to find something negative, and then that's your reason for going. So number one, don't be cynical. Be the opposite of cynical. What is that? That's optimistic. That's having a positive mental disposition. Something in here is good, but there's specific pieces that I need right now in my life right now that's going to take me, my mind, to give myself economic justice. Right? You're disempowering yourself when you don't take personal responsibility. That's why he's a personal performance coach. He's a personal performance coach, right? So that's number one. Number two, you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself, brothers and sisters. Not when you have extra money, not when everything is going good, not because it's Christmas and you tell your family and friend, which we're boycotting Christmas, but your birthday, so you tell your friend, hey, this is what I want for my birthday. You know that new book by Anthony Robbins? Go ahead and get that from me. No. So you're asking somebody to do for you what you're not willing to do for yourself. You have to invest in yourself, brother. So you heard the coach said he's going to change his schedule to make a 2-day seminar. That's for him. He's going to sit in the chair as a student. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest. He says integrity, right? Right? That's something that's missing in our community. Integrity. You have to see and experience a person. Integrity. So let me just share. So, coach, I've been working on giving myself economic justice because I've been unjust to myself, as our prayers say. Right? Here's what I've been doing. I ran across a gentleman by the name of Grant Cardone. I just see he popped up. He has a Periscope coming up. See, when you find something, brother and sister, that resonates with your spirit, you lock into it. Right? You lock on it like a baby on a mother's breast. You lock on it and you pull it and pull it and pull it and pull it until you're full or until it's empty. That's what you got to do to invest in yourself. So I was turned on to this Grant Cardone guy, right? Went to watch his videos. Then I bought his book. Let me give you these dates. August 3rd, bought his book. Finished it. We're going to go through this quickly. Finished it. August 5th and 18th. Then I went back and got his ebooks. You download $49. $49 give you this free plus a webinar that he did Friday, 3.5 hours. You get to replay it. Then from where I went from there, I went from the book to this book. August 7th. So this one I bought on the 3rd of August. This one I bought on the 7th. First, if you're not first, you're last. I'm just telling you, brothers, we just not here trying to, have you do something that we not willing to do. All right? Hold on a second. Then finished this book on the 12th. Bought it on the 7th. Finished it on the 12th. Then went to that book to getting this book along with his Grant's other book. I done bought all Grant's books, right? So I got this one, Anthony Robbins, Money Master the Game. Haven't got into it. Got it on the 12th of August. September. All these are in September, brothers and sisters. No, August 3rd. So September. So a month's time. Got this on the 12th. This came with it. Sell or be sold. I'm investing, brothers and sisters. I'm investing. Then, don't stop there. Like I said, I'm locked into this Grant dude because my spirit and his spirit resonating on this piece. This is a piece that I need, right? You know it's the piece because it first resonates with your spirit, and then it constantly unfolds itself to confirm that this is where you need to be, and you need to pull from this for this period of time. So then I went from that and got these two books together. Right? The Closer's Survival Guide, and then the workbook to go with this book. It's the workbook to go with this book. All right, brothers and sisters? So when the coach and I come to you, we come to you years of this kind of investment. Years of this kind of investment. Then I read this book, and he said how to get the most out of this book. He says, go and get the audio version. I said, Dad, I got to go get the audio version. So I went and looked online and saw the download audio version is $20. I said, I'm going to get that later on today. So it's hard for you to keep up with people who are investing in themselves and you're not investing in yourself. It just the relationship ain't going to last too long like that. Just mathematically, unforeseen forces of nature is going to interrupt that relationship because it's not worthy of each other. Not that you're not worthy of him, he not worthy of you. They're not worthy of each other. That's why we're impressing and imposing on you that you have to invest in yourself. So starting next week, we'll have a program to offer you, for you to buy, to invest in yourself. Because surely if we got something for you, we don't want you to go and invest in Grant Cardone book. Your last dollar you give to Grant Cardone, and you should give it to the Courage Coach. You should give it to your brother, me. If we have something that you know you need, because we got to break this mentality, or we'll go running. But Daryl, you said, and I just ran and got something from Robert Kiyosaki. But you ain't never called a Courage Coach or reach out to him and say, hey, coach, this is what I need. How can you help me? Do you have anything that can help me with this? Help me. Like a good doctor, he'll do an assessment. And he'll say, okay, here's your prescription. I happen to have it on the shelf. Charity starts at home and then spreads abroad, brothers and sisters. So that's your message for tonight. Tangible things to do. Don't be cynical. Invest in yourself always, 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 always. When God gives you a piece of the puzzle, it's not for you to tell God, I'm broke. Well, he knew that when he brought you the piece of the puzzle. It's not to say God will give me a job first so I can make extra money. I got these. When I pay off my credit card bill, then I'm going to get it. Well, that means he's not the omni-knowing God if he's going to allow an opportunity to come to you and you say you're not ready. That means you make the sacrifice, brothers and sisters. It's time to now sacrifice for your dreams. Sacrifice for your dreams. If you just mentally broke, mentally impoverished, then get with coach. He'll work out something for you because he knows where his blessings come from. He knows where it might come through your dollar, but it don't come from your dollar. Hello, somebody. It might come through your dollar, but it don't come from your dollar. So we're going to get this money thing right in our brains. We're going to help you get it right because we give money too much power. Too much power. So that's our message. Don't be cynical. Invest in yourself. Starting next week, we're going to have something to offer you for you to buy. And we're working on our store. We're just a few. We're going to launch that before 10/10/15, or maybe right shortly after. But we're going to have a BWE store for you to go to and get these products anytime you get ready. All right. So swing it back over to you, coach. Closing words. I'll close out. And we're a little bit over, and we'll fine tune this power of hour.
That's all right, brother. I'll tell you, we got started a few minutes afterwards. It's the hour of power. I'll tell you, when the spirit hits you, brothers and sisters, you got to go with it. Sometimes you don't want to stop something in the flow. It's like if your company's in the process of making great strides, great gains, you don't want to stop right there because, hey, it's time to close, and you have a line of customers out the door. You don't shut the door in their face and say, hey, we say we close at 9, we closing at 9. That's not good business as well, and that's not doing it with integrity. And if you care enough about the customer, about the people, then you're going to give them what they want, what they deserve, as long as they want it, as long as they need it, and so yes, we want to be respectful of time. But Brother Daryl, you were right and exact. It's sometimes when it's in the right place and the information is flowing the right way, we have to give people the complete message so they don't walk away with half of it and then go out and maybe make a mistake or an error in their movements. And so, yes, sir, you're absolutely right. One thing, Brother Daryl, I want to leave everybody with is this thought. We always talk about taking action and going after it. Right now, brothers and sisters, I really need you to do this. And I've given some strategies over the time to have you say, do some what I call thresholding and things like that. I want you to tonight, if you're watching the replay, doesn't matter. I want you to decide tonight, once and for all, today, once and for all, Do you really want it? Do you really want it? Do you, whatever your it is, a great spouse, a great home, great car, great business, whatever it is you do, whatever your it is, do you really want it? Just spend some time tonight and ask yourself that question a few good times. Do I really want it? Do I really want it? Do I really want it? Ask yourself that about 4 or 5 times. And at the end of that fourth or fifth time, I want you to say, and why? And if you can answer that question, those questions, Brother Dale, you're on to something. Everybody's watching, you're on to something. Ask yourself, do you really want it? And then ultimately, ask yourself why. Because that'll determine whether you're going to go after it or not. Sometimes we say we want something, but we're not serious about it. So we're trying to impress other people. Sometimes we do really want something, but we don't even know why we want that. So if you can match those two things up, I'm telling you, ready for something powerful. And watch how you're going to start to move in a different direction once you determine that you do want it and why. You got a big why, you're going to have a big wow. You got a little why, you're going to be having a whole bunch of oh why. So, Brother Daryl, thank you. Thank everybody who joined us live. And those of you who caught the replay, you got to get on the live. That's what it's about. I'm telling you, we're going to switch some things up, Brother Daryl. I promise you. Because, you know, I want to respect your time. And one thing I don't want to do for Brother Daryl, you have a lot of things going on. I know I have some things going on that I like to respect time. And if nobody cares, nobody wants it, this is not valuable to them, they don't, we're just spinning our wheels. Hey, let's shut this down and Brother Daryl I can go back to spending these hours earning additional income. Brother Daryl, we could have spent for real, and then pick up some additional income on some things. So we want to hear from you, brothers and sisters, those you watching, we want to hear from you. We want your participation, not because we get anything from you participating. No, we want to see you grow and develop. That's what we get out of it, the joy in seeing somebody else's life change for the better. I am Rodney Assad. Keep this in mind. No matter what else you do in life, you must always remember to cultivate the courage to roar. Brother Daryl, back to you.
All right, Coach. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Now let the people know, where can they reach you?
Oh yes, sir. You can find me on Facebook at Rodney Assad Muhammad. That's ASAAD, Rodney Assad Muhammad, and put the Assad in single quotes. And you can find me online. Just look for Meet the Goal. My website is Meet the Goal. My Twitter, TheGoal. I'm on Periscope, Meet the Goal. I'm everywhere, brother. There, I am everywhere. And if you follow me on Instagram, it's the coach, Courage Coach on Instagram. And so, brother Daryl, that's where I'm at. Find me on LinkedIn at Rodney Assad Muhammad. I am everywhere, brother Daryl. And right now, I'll just tell you a little preemptive. I'm doing a whole new WordPress site. Brother Daryl, we got some very powerful things going to be coming down the pike. You and I got to talk about some other things that we're going to joint venture on. We're going to be our first joint business venture that we're going to partake in. It just a lot put it on my mind, and I talked to you. It's going to be powerful stuff, and they're going to turn some lives around in exponential ways. But that's where you find me. Look for me and Meet the Goal, Rodney Assad Muhammad. I am everywhere online, brother Daryl.
All right. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. Reach out to Rodney for those new members. If you haven't gotten your free consultation from the Courage Coach, you can do that. We haven't covered that in a while, but every member gets one free consultation, either from the Courage Coach or myself. All right. Business, entrepreneurship, real estate, network marketing, negotiations, sales, you name it. As far as entrepreneurial, come to me. Coach has that expertise as well, but his thing is personal peak performance, helping you break through what's holding you back, right? Because what good is us to have dreams of entrepreneurship and we can't get past those things that are holding us back? You get one free 30-minute consultation per household, per family. Reach out to us here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live, okay? All right, brothers and sisters, thank you so very much. The coach is absolutely right. He mentioned something before about a live event that's coming in 2016, all right? Also, we talked about Mastermind Group. That's coming real soon. I'm working on that right now. Mastermind Group, okay? Because we those that are serious and ready to go to the next level. See, we've been feeding baby food for a long time, and we still gonna feed that. But we're gonna have some baby mashed potatoes on the plate and some steak on the plate. All right. For those that don't have any teeth, teeth meaning grit, courage to face your fears, to growl back at your fears, then we will have some mashed potatoes for you. But for those that got the teeth, right, to go after their fears, to go after that meat, to eat what you kill, to take action, we're going to have that for you as well, coming up real soon, brothers and sisters. So thank you so very much as always. 54. This is 54 in the bag. The power of hour. Get ready for our next power of hour next week. Inshallah, God willing, next week, the next hour of power. Hour of power. My name is Daryl Muhammad. All right. You can reach me at Daryl Muhammad. This is Daryl Muhammad, all the platforms. All right. Facebook, Daryl Muhammad. Twitter, Daryl Muhammad. Periscope, Daryl Muhammad. Just all across. Just Daryl Muhammad everywhere. Just put in, go to the platform, Pentagrass, Pinterest, Daryl Muhammad. Just put in Daryl Muhammad. All right. But I'm primarily on Facebook, Daryl Muhammad fan page. I'm on Facebook and Periscope. If you're not on Periscope, you download that Periscope and you follow me and Courage Coach on Periscope. I'm coming on Periscope every day. Every day. I'm following Grant Cardone. He said the biggest problem with businesses is not finance, is that you're obscure. Nobody know who you are. So you got to be everywhere. All right. So with that being said, see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most important, your nation deserves your very best. Till next time, take care and God bless. Peace.
Peace.